Good morning. Welcome to another daily dose of fitness. If you are here for a free 45-minute full body workout, you're in the right place. We're going to get started in just a couple minutes. As you come on here, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button, hit that heart button, shoot me a comment and let me know that you are working out with me. Today is our FriYay finish workout, so our last workout of the week. I am ready for a little bit of a break, so I'm gonna get this workout done and then on to the weekend, right? So what else is going on? I think that's about it. We are sort of starting to gear up for our next reset, a health reset. So Reset 2025 event that will go from July 7th through the 16th. It's really just getting your workout in line with your nutrition, with your sleep, with your stress management, all the things. So the cool thing about this month is it is not, there's a group that I'm gonna do it in that is gonna be no cost to you if you want to just check it out. And so if you're interested in giving it a try, shoot me a comment and I will send you the information of how to get into that group. So I would love to have you join me. It is the program that has really transformed my health. Started doing it in March of 2017 and it has really made the last 8 years or so the healthiest years of my adult life, I think. So all right, I got 6:59. I'm gonna go ahead and get started. As always, I don't know where you're at in your fitness journey. Exercise does have risks, anywhere from strains, sprains, bruises, and fractures, all the way to heart attack, stroke, and death. If you don't know if you're fit to work out or if it's just been a long time since your last physical, please go get one. I just had mine yesterday. If you experience any chest pain, shortness of breath, dizziness, faintness, those are all signs that you need to stop what you're doing and go get checked out before resuming any kind of physical activity. And finally, even though I am a personal trainer, I can't see you, so when you exercise with me, you're doing so at your own risk. I'll try to provide as much instruction and as many modifications as possible, but I can't see if you're doing those things correctly. So if you're ready, willing, and able to accept that responsibility, let's get moving. All right, let's go ahead and stretch it up overhead. I'm a little sore from yesterday. Those strength and stretch workouts sometimes might not feel the hardest, but every now and then I still get, I frequently still experience a little soreness from them. So let's take it across the body. And down to the ground. And let's take those legs wide, toes pointed out, and we're just gonna lunge side to side. Stretching that arm out as far as it'll go, keeping the back straight. If you're doing this workout on replay, welcome to the replay. Let me know if you're working out with me. You can watch these replays on Facebook for 30 days and then they get deleted by Facebook, but you can see them anytime. I've uploaded them to my YouTube channel at Daily Dose Fitness and Nutrition. So they're there anytime. They're all put into playlists. That's what I was trying to think of. They're in playlists by month. So you can see all the June 2025 workouts. I have March, April, May, and June all uploaded. Just taking it side to side. Notice my legs stay still. It's just my torso moving, warming up the core here. And bringing those legs in. Hands just above the knees, arch the back. Round it out and bring the chin to chest. press it and round it. And we're going to go ahead and round it up and roll it all the way up. One arm comes across the body. And take the other hand across the body, the other arm across the body. Now squeeze the abs, tuck the rear as you pull one elbow back. I want the spine to stay nice and long. And to the other side. And let's take those hands behind the back, clasp the fingers together, press the hands down toward the ground. I always say open up that space between the shoulders and the ears. Press the hands down, take the right ear to the right shoulder, squeeze those shoulder blades together. And head back to center. Take the left ear to the left shoulder. And back to center. And we're going to bring the chest forward and the arms up. And drop those hands down. And go ahead and bend the knees, roll it up, and we're going to get started. Whew. I'm not going to go too heavy on this, but we're going to do some weighted squat jumps. Now this can be done with or without weight, but we're just going to do a little jump and sit. So when I sit back, my butt goes way back, my weight is on the heels. And when I jump, I always land with those soft knees. If you don't want to jump, you can do just a squat with the weights, or you can even drop the weights, but make sure you're hip hinging before you sit down. Notice my back stays nice and my spine stays nice and long, okay? I don't round the back out. So with or without weight, with or without the jump, here we go. One. And we're going to go right into a lateral press. So the weights come up, palms up, knees can be just slightly bent. Push, pull. Last one, and we're going to drop one weight. We're just going to have one weight in our hand. I'll go a little heavier for a Statue of Liberty. So I have I'm gonna be on my left leg, weight is in my right hand. Taking that weight down and bring it up. Last one, taking it to the other side. If you need a little balance check too, you can always have that toe go down to the ground for all or most of the exercise. All right, I'm gonna try to leave my my non-supporting leg floating, but like I said, if you need a balance check, tap it down to the ground. Here we go, taking it down and up. Last one, tap that toe down a few times, and we'll finish with a forward press. So again, knees slightly bent, arms up, palms up, press forward, pull, push, pull. Last one, and just like that, I'm hanging on to these same weights because we're going right back in to that weighted squat. You ready? I need a breather. Here we go. Push that butt back. One, taking it into the lateral press. Ready, push, pull. Last one. Statue of Liberty is next. Here we go. Ready? And take it down and up. Last one. To the other side. We go down and up. Last one. All right. That one seems a little harder. I think I might have gone I think I've usually done that with a 10-pound weight. I have a 12 and it feels a little harder. All right. Forward press. Here we go. Last one, and just like that, we're going into set 3 of our first round with those weighted jump squats. Here we go. One. Whew. Very good. I'm going to, what is next? Lateral press, right? Yeah, same weights. Ready, push, pull. Last one. I almost swapped out with a 10-pound weight, but I'm gonna go for it. Here we go. That Statue of Liberty. Last one, taking it to the other side. We go down and up. One more. I kind of failed on all those last ones. All right. Swinging out the arms just a second before we do that last set of forward presses. Here we go. Ready? And push, pull. Last one. And just like that, our first round is in the books. We're going to start round 2 with just a quick or a short little shoulder exercise, just rotating those shoulders out to in. Elbows stay right by the body. Last one. Moving into, my arms are kind of noodly. Moving into a plie squat. Gone a little light this week on the upper body because my shoulder was bugging me a little bit, but it's feeling pretty good. So I added a few more weights in today. Just taking it straight down. It's the only squat I'm going to tell you, don't push your butt back. just go straight down. Actually tuck the rear, go down. Last one. We're going to go into a goalpost rotation. Another little shoulder one. Yeah, I'm not going to try it with too much weight today. Bringing those arms up. Tuck the rear, squeeze the abs. Don't let the low back arch out. Just taking those arms down and up. Last one. Very good. And we're going to finish it up. We've done a lot of weight. So a lot of times I'll do this with weight, but today we're going to relax the upper body. I'm going to take one arm to the outside of the opposite leg and then squat down, keeping the hips and shoulders forward. Little curtsy lunge. Last one. Very good. Like I said, sometimes we do that with weight, but we've had weight in our hands for almost every exercise. I think for every exercise. So I think we needed one without any weight. All right, shoulder rotations. Arms are up. We're just going to leave those elbows right by the body, in to out. Last one. Very good. Going into that FriYay squat. Feet are wide. Toes are pointed out. Taking it straight down and up. Last one. Moving into those goalpost rotations. Ready? Tuck the rear, squeeze the abs, take those arms down and up. Lots of space between the shoulders and the ears. Don't let the shoulders come up into the ears. Last one. Moving into plie or the curtsy lunges. No weight today. Ready? One more on each side. There we go. And moving into our last set in this second round. I do not see one person on here today. Am I doing this workout by myself? That's all right. I'm glad I'm here. Ready? Here we go. Out to in. Very good. Bring it on down, moving into that plie squat. Ready? Tuck the rear under, take it straight down and up. Very good. And moving into those shoulder rotations. Ready. Take it down. Last one. Very good. And going into those curtsy lunges. Here we go. Last one. Whew. Round two is in the books. High five, high five. Way to go. I hope if you're doing this on the replay, you're feeling a little bit of breath right now, because I am. And we're gonna get right into our third and final round of the week. So here we go, starting with just some nice Spider-Man. Some Spider-Mans where we start in plank. This is sort of the position if you get tired, you could just hold this nice plank. I say a nice plank is when you feel like you're like kind of pushing your belly button into your backbone. That's a little hollow body position. You don't want your belly sagging, you don't want your butt up in the air. Bring one knee to the outside of the elbow and alternate sides. Last one. All right, I had push-ups here. My shoulders are tired. We're not gonna do push-ups today, but now it's on my radar, so maybe expect some push-ups next week. Maybe we'll start Monday with some push-ups. All right, we're gonna go into side bridges. So my forearm is on the ground. The side of my foot is pressed into the ground. And I just push through the forearm and the side of the foot and then bring it down. If you are unable to do that, bend your knee, either the bottom knee or both knees, and then press through the side of the leg and the forearm to get yourself up. Don't use your free arm to push. That's just gonna put the exercise into your shoulder. I want this to be a core exercise, all right? So elbow and heel in a nice straight line. Bring the knee up if you need to, and then lift, lift. Last one, taking it to the other side. Make sure you're going all the way up, all the way down. Touch that hip on the ground. Ready? Up and down. Last one, and we're going to take it onto our back and put the hands under the rear, and we're just going to do a swimmer kick. Now I want the low back to stay into the ground, so if that means you need to lift your head or your head and your shoulders to do that, that's fine. You really got to work the core, work those abs here, because you're going to hurt your back if there's a big gap between your back and the ground. And stop. All right. Whew. Let's go one-legged bridge. One leg up in the air, one heel on the ground. Press through that heel, squeeze the rear as you come up. Press through the heel and down. Press down. Squeeze the rear down. Last one, taking it to the other side. Last one. And just like that, we're going right back in to the Spider-Man. Nothing too crazy on this last round. Here we go. Ready? Crunch it. And we're going into, I'm tired. All right, what did I do next? Oh, we went into side bridges. I changed my order. Now I can't remember my exercises. Ready? Here we go. Last one, and we're going to take it to the other side. Ready? And lift. Last one, taking it onto our back. Whew. For those swimmer kicks. Ready, kick it out. And stop. All right, moving into one-legged bridges. Bridge, down. Squeeze the rear, down. Push through the heel. Last one, to the other side. Last one, and just like that, you guys, we are on our last set of the week. My other shoulder is feeling a little strained. Not the one that was hurting at the beginning of the week. All right, here we go. One more set. We can do anything for one set. Going into those Spider-Mans and crunch. Last one, moving into the side bridges. Ready? And lift, lift. Last one, taking it to the other side. Ready? And lift. Last one, and going into these swimmer kicks. Here we go. And bring it on down. Very good. Going into our last exercise of the week with those one-legged bridges, pushing through the heel, squeezing the rear. to the other side. Last one, and just like that, we are done for the week. Man, I hope you guys are feeling good and accomplished. It's been a week, right? Especially if you've been here every day. If you've done 5 workouts this week, you are 5 days stronger. Use those elbows to press those knees down toward the ground. And release elbows from the knees. Take the chest forward, back is straight. Release. Let's take one leg to the outside of the other leg and just pull that knee in toward the opposite shoulder, stretching out those glutes. And release. I'm going to take it to the other side. This side's always harder for me to get into, but much easier today. Release. Go ahead and straddle stretch. Take the chest down to the thighs, straight back. Ooh, my hamstrings are sore. Those are from yesterday's deadlifts. And to the other side. And down to center. And release. Take those hands behind the back and go ahead and bridge it up. Look back. Release. Go ahead and take the knees side to side. Good. And let's take it into child pose. My shoulders could use a little bit of a stretch, so think about the tops of your feet pressing into the ground, arms stretched out in front. Take one arm, thread it under the other arm, ear to the ground. Other arm threads through, ear to the ground. Very good. And let's go ahead and bring it up to our feet. one is feeling good today. Let's stretch it up tall. We made it through another week. Forward fold down, as far down as you can go, keeping those legs straight. And bend the knees, roll it up. Take a deep breath in. Blow it out. And that is going to do it for another week at Daily Dose Fitness, a Daily Dose of Fitness. Thanks for joining me, you guys. I have a card for you today. It says, I am one of a kind. I am unique, different, and freaking amazing. There is only one of me, and she is great. No one else can take me away from me. Today, I will not conform to the stereotypes the world has created. I will be unparalleled. I love that. Go out and be your unique self. Have a great weekend. I hope to see everyone back here on Monday. If I don't, I'll see you when I see you. And until next time, everyone, eat well, stay fit, live life. Have a great day. Bye.